Hello there, welcome to the Web News with our pick of the stories making the online headlines. Coming up on today's show, Dutch airline KLM sparks an outcry in Mexico. Growing concerns over Singapore's pension system. And a group of Americans sliding off a cliffside. Dutch national airline KLM is at the centre of lively debate online over a Twitter message posted this weekend celebrating the Netherlands' victory over Mexico in the second stage knockout round of the World Cup. The mocking tweet came with a picture showing an airport departure sign along with a pictogram representing a Mexican complete with sombrero, moustache and poncho. The post was meant to be funny, but it's not had the desired reaction with web users. Far from it. Mexicans have taken to social networks in their droves, slamming the airline and voicing their outrage over the tweet. Many are particularly offended by the picture posted by KLM, saying it's making fun of Mexican culture. Users are also saying they will not be flying with the Dutch air company in the future. In view of the flood of commentary from angry web users, KLM has since deleted the controversial tweet. But this has done little to appease Mexican web users, who are now calling for an official apology from the airline. KLM has yet to respond. Their competitors, meanwhile, have understood they could be using the blunder to their advantage. Mexican airline Aeromexico, for example, has responded to the KLM tweet via Twitter with a message praising Miguel Herrera's team, thanking them for a great championship and saying they'll be given a hero's welcome when they land home in Mexico. Activist Roy Nguyen called for greater transparency in Singapore's pension system on June 7th after writing a blog post suggesting the Prime Minister, Lee Hsien Loong, was embezzling monies paid by Singaporeans to the state pension fund. The allegations obviously didn't go down too well with the head of government, who's now suing the blogger for defamation. Roy Nguyen was asked to take down the offending article and publicly apologise, which he has since done. The story has generated lively debate across Singapore, with countless web users posting messages of support for Roy Nguyen on his Facebook page. They criticised the Prime Minister's reaction, saying he's violating the blogger's freedom of expression. Netizens are also donating money to help pay the activist's legal fees. They've raised over 100,000 Singapore dollars so far, so about 60,000 euros in less than a month. And so the blogger has become the spearhead of a movement challenging the city-state's pension scheme. The campaign is being coordinated online under the Return Our CPF hashtag, with posts denouncing the system's lack of transparency and calling for a referendum on whether or not the system should remain in place. And activists have also taken these demands to the streets. This rally was staged in a Singapore park last month and was initiated by Roy Nguyen himself. Another demonstration has been scheduled for July the 12th. Wang Junhua didn't want to ruin his leather shoes, so he got his subordinate to carry him through a flooded street. This photo has gone viral in China. It was taken last week when the Chinese public official was meant to be joining the search for 3 children who had fallen into a river in Jiangxi province in southeastern China. The picture has sparked an outcry on social media, and the public official has since been fired. This infographic looks at addiction in fiction and how much our heroes' habits cost them per month. So, Detective Sherlock Holmes, for example, he spends an average of $480 each month on cocaine and morphine. Tony Stark, aka Iron Man, drinks his way through $1,200 worth of alcohol in the same lapse of time, and Dr. House hands over around $250 for Vicodin. Bubblegum dance, Thai pop, turbo folk. With the site Every Noise at Once, you can listen to hundreds of musical genres in just one click, from the famous to the less well-known. The tool uses digital music service Spotify to update its catalogue with new musical styles as and when they emerge, and also provides a list of songs and artists for each genre. The people in this video look like they had a lot of fun. As we can see, they installed a slide using a canvas sheet and lots of soapy water on the edge of a cliff overlooking a lake in Utah in the US. They then got to jump around 15 meters before plunging into the water down below. You can watch their antics on the YouTube channel belonging to the man behind the video, Devin Supertramp.